Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's good to be reckless.
Fuck it. All right, we're back. We're back. Hopefully the audio is not cutting out and stuff.
Let's see. How's it sound? What's it say?
We got to go check on the
Stream.
streams. So let's make some little mic check. Mic check. Check.
Sibilance. Sibilance.
Check.
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 Sibilance.
Yeah.
What is that from?
The bugbear bicycles backwards.
I want to see a bugbear on a bicycle.
Blowing bubbles, bicycling backwards.
Bad bugbear, but bursts out of the
Green Goblin, greatly.
Do you guys see
Green
that?
Goblin, greatly.
That meme. It was like anti-masker removes pop filter.
Yeah, I saw that.
Jesus, that's dumb. That's great.
The sibilance was, I think that was like one of the many Tom Hanks skits on Saturday Night Live. Check, sibilance, check.
All right, let's see if we can get a little music. Is that going to work?
Don't know.
Okay, so that will work. We can't hear it, but it will go through the stream. So okay.
Cool.
Sort of kind of figured it out, but whatever. We're gaming. Have fun. Love it. Go.
We're going, maybe, if you can hear us. Here we are. I'm glistening. Here we are. I'm holding up an Espelon bandana. Who is our sponsors from Campari. We will be enjoying either an Espelon. Well, we've got the recipe for an Espelon margarita in chat, which will pop up if you'd like to make with your tequila. Make that with us. Hopefully, it is Espelon. And then I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to say hi. I'm going to pass it around. Then we're going to have a little bit of lore of the liquor to teach you guys about Espelon tequila. And then we're going to get into some gaming. So, hello, it's your old pal, Uncle Cuss here. I'm going to run some D&D for you or for our friends. I'm not running it for you, unfortunately. You're watching us do that. So hopefully you're drinking and we'll make you laugh and enjoy. Over on this side of me is my friend Tim. Say hello.
Hey guys, my name's Tim. I play a small, weird little goblin that fights things. And I am also streaming tomorrow night playing a fun game called Monster of the Week. So hopefully you guys will be able to catch some of that. It's fun. We like it.
I love Monster of the Week a lot. I also like the genre Monster of the Week for if you like Kolchak the Night Stalker with the great Darren McGavin. And if you know who I'm talking about, congratulations on being very old.
Speaking of old, I'm Larry.
Speaking of old, it's my other gaming buddy. Hey, Larry's down there. Larry, say hey.
Hey, everybody. I went outside the box. I am drinking a Paloma since I have some delicious grapefruit soda in the house and it's super hot here. And I am playing Larry the Bugbear, an albino bugbear, no relation, just coincidence on the name.
A ranger, too.
We're here for our first buddy movie, Lethal Goblin.
That's right. Lethal Goblins in the house. Gob boys for life. And yes, the rest of the cast, unfortunately, had real life to get to. So they hopefully will join us, if not later today, then next time. But right now we're concentrating on our two goblinoids of the crew. And let's speak about a little legend of the lore. So Tim, you got anything that you can tell me about our beautiful Espelon that we have in front of us here?
Well, it's a beautiful 100% blue Weber agave. It was originally called El Espelon, but they simply go by Espelon now. Created by Cirilio Oropose, and it's been around since 1998, and it's delicious as fuck. So drink it. It's great.
Delicious AF.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't seen that on the billboards yet.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, well, soon. That's a very Bay Area billboard. It's hella delicious AF.
And this is kind of interesting. Espelon actually takes its name, so the reason it has like all these roosters all over it is it's named after the spur on the back of a rooster's foot from cockfighting.
Oh, sweet.
Kinda
and now you
deal.
know.
Yeah.
And the more you
Looks
know, the
Looks
more
like
you drink.
something we might battle someday.
I would like
Is
to
this-
actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna throw in at some point a bunch of skeletons on giant rooster with javelins.
What do they call
chasing you.
those? Cockatrice?
Cockatrice? Yes.
Cockatrice.
Oh man, you don't want a bunch of those. But
Okay. Fair.
but fair.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
At least
But I
not
might
when
throw 'em
we're-
at
we're
you.
hanging out with it.
AKA the devil chicken.
The devil chicken, which sounds like it tastes delicious, actually. So you not only got up to second level, which is very awesome. I believe with second level, Larry, you said you got a couple of fun additions, right?
Yes.
Ooh, bless you.
Ooh. Yeah, I got archery as a specialized attack, so I get +2 with ranged weapons.
Oh my goodness.
And a couple
Which
of
I think you can also still back like your rangery backstab or surprise attack with that thing too. So you're just sniping people.
Yeah.
Good God. And you get the spells. I believe you get ranger spells, Hail of Arrows and Cure Wounds, right? Or Cure Light Wounds. And Tim, did you get anything for?
I think I did.
As a
I now,
barbarian,
I now have advantage on dexterity saves, which is kind of cool.
handy.
I like that a lot. Yeah. Additionally, I got reckless attack, and it's called danger sense. That's the name of the ability.
Ooh.
And reckless attack means I can get advantage on an attack if I want to give everybody an advantage on an attack against me.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh yeah.
Sounds like a fun little plus there.
Yeah, a little fun mechanic.
Charging in with little reckless abandon. I like it.
Well,
Okay.
Grimand ain't scared of nothing.
You so your other cohorts are off in the little frontier town of Tavern, either sleeping or we know that Tai Tai is off on a courier mission, a very valuable courier mission to many druids out there who need in this time, and probably with Sergeant Delicious. They're trotting around on their courier mission while Swelter, the warlock of West Oakland, is deep in meeting and prayer with his patron, his god from the nether realms, from beyond the stars. So he's probably holding down church for the great old one. But you two are relaxing on your day. You're probably, as usual, outside of the no name bar that is getting built by the giant kin. Yes, soon it will have a name. The giant kin Mateo and his beautiful giant kin bride Shorley. And you remember there were 2 rumors. There were 3, and you all went and dealt with a scarecrow in a cornfield, a mystical cornfield last time. Found some sort of connection to the kind of forbidden forest or the woods outside of, just on the border of this farmer Greeley's property. But 2 of the other rumors you had heard were there was this ancient and old 3 cases of old shiplaps. Old shiplaps, a very valuable, rare whiskey, said to have come across on an enchanted ship from far beyond the endless sea. And so the deal with that is that some goblins had heard of its whereabouts. It was being kept in a hoard of a dragon. And these gang of goblins were brave enough, or crazy enough, knowing the goblins, they were crazy enough to see if they could take down a dragon, or at least sneak in and steal its hoard. And supposedly, according to rumor, they may have been half successful or somewhat because nobody has heard from or seen tales of this dragon any longer, but nor have we seen any of the goblins, nor the missing 3 cases of this valuable whiskey make its way from the wilderness to this frontier town of Tavern. And we know that in our world, the demi-humans that we are kind of separated by this huge mountain range from the humans being the horrible things that you just don't want to deal with. And so luckily the mountain pass has kept them away from invading this land, which is, like I said, a frontier Wild West kind of land and town. So you know that the goblins wouldn't have gone like, oh, let's go towards the humans. So they're somewhere out there in what did I say? In the west. And then the second rumor you had heard was from Tony's character from Svelter, the warlock of the West Oakland. And boy, doesn't Svelter feel like he's here with us now? Because it's so warm today. Oh my gosh. But he's his great old one had said that for his material gains, the gray ones, the snow elves of the north, have these little gems that can keep something the size of a bedroom cold, and anything within it can be cold and preserved. They just don't trade very, very often. In fact, are not seen very often. But that's not what the Great Old One wanted. The Great Old One wanted just a long braid from a witch's hair, a golden long braid from witch's hair. And so Tony said, sure, but you guys passed on that one for now. And went with the scarecrow. So I'd say right now, those are the 2 rumors or quests that are out there. There's probably more, but those are the 2 most prominent that could be not only towards your goals. I know you all wanted to either A, help Mateo set up this bar, or B, take over the town by making your own cutting into some of the product, which you've been doing lately, and perhaps setting yourselves up as your own form of rep. I mean, heck, distributor. You know, you've got to get out there and get the stuff. So, you know, sell it back to the town. I think that's where I left off. Yeah. So those are the 2 you can go with right now, as I said, because it's just you 2, and we talked off screen about it in a kind of buddy cop film thing. This would be more like scouting, and like you can go for the whole quest, but it's definitely geared towards a larger group. But you can go as far as you can, get some information, hopefully come back alive and assemble the group more. Or if the dice are rolling your way, keep going for it and get whatever you'd like. This is a short run. It's basically, we're going to try to do it in about 2 hours. So, you know, this might be a 2-parter or whatnot. So I leave it up to you. Which one of those 2 sound interesting? I've got them all jumbled and written down here. There is a 3rd quest. I forgot, and I told Amr this because he wants an elephant. There's a 3rd quest that there's mystical lands of the Far East, but you'd have to take a ship. That you could come back with elephants to this land, because he wants to ride an elephant. So I'm gonna keep him happy and have him ride an elephant at some point. Who doesn't want to really ride an elephant when you go to Marine World? So, but there's the 3rd quest that you may want to save for when Amr's here, so he can have an elephant. But you know, it's up to you.
All right, hear me out. We get the cold thing, and then we take water, and then we put it in the cold thing, and we sell little tiny cubes for like $1.25 a piece. to like really expensive restaurants.
Yeah, you are starting to notice there is a row of very like farm to table like restaurants and pubs starting to open, like just getting built. I mean, like you said, it's a very deadwood town, so everything's just kind of emerging and just getting built up, you know. So yeah, there are that would love to have that.
You want to go get some Cold Stones, and bet you we can sell them for a lot of money.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Right, off to get the ice jade, which produces what we now know as refrigeration. So,
Hey, Ryanek, do you have a horse or anything, or are you just?
Oh, right.
Is my big horse big enough to fit you on there too?
I weigh like 60 pounds. How big is that horse?
It is a war horse.
Giant old war horse.
Grok is a big, cantankerous war horse.
Yes, but we have to sit ass to ass.
No one's got to watch the back.
Yeah,
That's
There's
right.
no mirrors on this horse.
That's right. This is some kind of goblinoid, far-fitting gray mouser adventure here. We go off. Right. So you pack up you pack up your goods and start to head towards the north. It is I would say it's probably going to be like a good 4-day journey, even through horse or by horse, because you're not going to be huffing through. But you, thanks to your friends in town, have been packed up with enough rations and water. Plus, Larry is an expert hunter, so if anything else does go wrong, there's foraging and all that kind of stuff happening. So let us first, let's cheers one another on showing up for a great day of gaming.
Cheeky time.
Yeah, let's have a little cheeky. If any folks are watching, you do know the donation game, $5 to give players their reroll, $10 if you want to give me a reroll, or even $10 to tell me your successful roll has to get rerolled. And for $20, the whole cast, of course, go and do shots. And the drinking game is of Tim rolling a 1 is in effect. So cheers.
Excellent. Cheers.
Everybody. Right. So you are.
I can see this ride happening.
Oh yeah, equipped to pat. Did you? We won't need to do any like. Oh, let's go shopping. But is there anything off the top of your heads that you'd like to kind of pack up and equip for yourselves for this? We'll say your money right now is very it's ambiguous. The town either will provide, or you do have enough from the last 2 quests that you can buy simple things if you wanted like a tent or bed rolls and backpacks and things like that.
I don't know. Do we need chests to carry these cold rocks back? I don't know what these look like. Do you?
You do. The rumors said they're about they have the striations of jade, but in a pale white and blue color, and each one is probably the size of like a softball.
I call rocks. Yes.
Or you rocks.
Cold rocks.
Or they're just rocks. That could be the thing.
Are there any fun hats that they wear up north? I would like to buy a fun hat that they wear up north.
Yeah. Yeah. They are known for wearing these conical, brightly colored felt hats. It's probably the only color they have. They're known as the gray ones. Their skin is this pale, dark gray. They wear lots of bland, white colors. But they do during celebrations wear these brightly colored conical hats that kind of flop down because they're all felt. And rare find, actually. So, if you come back with some of those as well, they probably say Patagonia on the side or REI.
But we're stealing hats too.
Hey, this is your thing. You get to do whatever you want.
We
up
have
there
to carry these stones back somehow. We might have to put them in the hats.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Good call.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, they might be cold to touch. So yeah, throw them in the hats. You make your way out. Oh, did you want just you two, or do you want to take your NPC Boyle with you, your barback, if you feel like you need a third to help out?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He doesn't fit on the horse.
You're right. No. Boyle, who you could see his pale skin is getting paler, and then he's kind of getting half green with this big gin blossom pustuled nose now, where you bit him, Rhyneck. Waves, and he says, "Good journey, bosses. Good journey. Fare thee well." And he goes back inside the pub to help Mateo carry more crap and build pallets. You head off north through the road. Is a trade road, and then it starts to get narrower and narrower until it is just it's almost like a hiking road, probably trampled a little bit by some horse, but because it's far off into the frontier, not many do travel this way. So why don't we say for the first day, what we're going to do, it's kind of like it's skill challenge. You'll roll on your dice, and you just narrate to me what you would do to travel a distance and what you're doing. And depending on the successes, it could cut down the time short, or with fumbles, the foods could start going bad, or there could be an encounter, do that. So Larry, if your bugbear, Larry the bugbear, is traveling where he's very, very comfortable now, actually, in the wilderness, what would you be doing? Are you like trailblazing? Are you scouting? Are you what do you do?
I was pretty well trained before I got kicked out of my tribe, so I'm gonna say that like I'll like creep ahead because I'm a little sneaky, take a look, scout ahead, come back, get the horse and the goblin.
Okay.
Move up a little bit just to, not necessarily charge into anything.
Okay. So let's say that you're kind of providing a bit of the scouting for the traveling, and it sounds like perception. So give me a perception check with that.
Perception, that's your saves, right?
Yeah, on your skills, you should have perception, and it looks like you have a +1 with that.
Which one is that? That's wisdom, right?
Yes, sir. And actually, sorry, I meant to say this. When I do rolls like these two, it's kind of how you narrate. So it's not like, oh, this is based off of wisdom. It's, you could say you're using perception, using your intelligence, or even, your dexterity by saying, oh, I climb a high tree. So like, depending on how you narrate how you are scouting is where we'll base like what ability is being used for it.
Yeah. I rolled an 18 + 1, 19.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, cool. We got that. Nice. So you are spotting probably like herds of things moving. You're getting a good eye, so nothing would get the jump on you, as well as you're not causing too much commotion in order to attract attention this way. So that is good. And basically, it's for skill challenges, you want to get 3 successes, but 3 failures, of course, mean something bad happens. And that is the going to be on the first day. Tim, what is Raynock doing to help with the travel?
I think like whenever there's something that's like obstructing the road that the horse can't get across, he's like, let me roll up these sleeves. I got this. I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't even. I know we have a horse, but I got it.
Right. Yeah, because you are traveling like on a road that is more for bushwhacking. And this big old war horse is oh god, I'm gonna twist a leg. They're gonna shoot me. Yeah, that sounds like it. Then it is athletics, really.
Cool.
Yeah, some strength.
Ooh, got a 7.
Wait, with your +3? Did you
Oh,
have
yeah.
a proficiency in that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm consistent. I never.
Right. Okay. let me put down fail checks. So we're 1-1. We're looking good on day 1. So with that, I'm going to say that it adds an extra day to travel because you have to find a different route around. There's too many fell trees and things going about. So day 1, somewhat successful, and then not so successful of traveling. And the night comes, but both of you, because you goblinoids are so used to the night, your dark vision and whatnot, you could keep traveling at night or take a rest. You haven't accumulated any exhaustion or hit point loss or anything like that.
Hear me out. Would it be better to just travel tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Travel through the night, start resting during the day, so we're kind of sneaking up on these. Are these?
Yeah, whatever is out there. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, sweet. And because you do have both of you have your dark vision. We'll say if you're scouting, if you're traveling and scouting at night, we're gonna make this with advantage on your rolls because you are all used to being within them. You are the things that go bump in the night. Both of you.
Run to your bed.
we move a little differently without the centaur and the drow.
Yeah. Like the rest of the crew is great, and they're going, and Tai, of course, is used to the Underdark. He knows that gets stealthy, but the others, are loud.
Opened his mouth.
Tony's prayer. Oh yeah. So second day passes, and it's starting to get a little chillier as you're going up north. You can feel yourself going a little higher up into the elevation, and so give me a second evening, since we let the day pass and had a little meal and rest. Give me what you two are doing to push it along on the second day. And remember, with successes, this can also shave off the travel time too. So right now you're at 5, but
so we're kind of moving out of the forest into like the mountains.
Mountainside, yeah.
I think it's time we don't take the horse up into the mountain.
Oh, sounds good. How do we make sure he doesn't get 8?
8.
Yeah, because we don't want to tie him up. Maybe we just take him.
Okay. Yeah, you start to find a course to be able to take Grok up and into the mountains.
So even if I have to lead him, right?
Right.
It's too rough to ride him.
I would say right now, yes. You're probably trying to locate like switchbacks to kind of safely get him up in there.
I think Raynak takes a little rope and throws it to Larry the Bugbear, and he says, "I got this." And he looks like a little goat jumping from like one rock to another rock to another rock to another rock.
Yes.
And I'm just going to shake my head and laugh and just follow with the horse.
Follow with the horse. Okay. So
follow my friend.
So as I said, at night you are going to be traveling, and you get yourselves roll with advantage. Gosh, Tim, that does sound like athletics.
Could it be acrobatics?
Let's make it acrobatics, but use your
Strength.
Use your strength bonus. So make it a +6. You're rolling with advantage because you are you're being dexterous, but it's more that you're gripping to the sides of this little what's like a goat trail. So the horse is like, "Oh my God, I'm not a goat. This is very narrow. I'm very, very frightened." By the way, our horse died on Friday, so I'm not saying I'm going to kill your horse, but the last game I ran, the horse died.
Give me an excuse to go get an elephant.
Exactly. Grok's like, motherfucker. So go for it, Tim.
I rolled a 5.
Wait, you have a +6.
Wait, how do I have a +6?
So if you're rolling, you said your acrobatics, right?
Yes,
That's your bonus with your dex, so it should be +4. But if we're using your strength, it should be +6, and you're rolling with advantage.
I only have a plus. Yeah. Oh, I didn't roll advantage. That was silly.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I pass. Yes.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying this could be a very fast one for you guys. All right, there we go. So up and over, you've kind of led the pass, and it sounds like Larry, you'll be using animal handling to get Grok up into this trail. And right, yeah, you got a plus. What was that again? Sorry.
A 12.
Okay, yeah, that's what you needed. And that was your best roll. You did roll with the advantage.
And a 10, yeah. We'll take the 12.
Take the 12. All right. Just because any crit or any fumble could totally change up this narrative, but you are almost there, up and over the hills that you go. I like traveling at night, so I'm going to shave down another day. You only have maybe a day and a half, or a night and a half, sorry, before you get there. And so you've spent that next day resting. Tim, could you roll me a d20? Just a random d20 roll.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot where that button was.
It's okay.
It's a 2.
Oh, cool. That's fine. That's okay. Random encounters for D&D are different. It's not a pass-fail thing.
Okay. All right.
It's just you hit a certain number. So you do think you hear something coming from the mountainside, and the sound travels quite a bit within this deep valley. And as a matter of fact, you're starting to see some of the frost collect far ahead of you, and it is getting a little colder. You just hear this huge roar, which sends birds throughout the area kind of flying overhead, and then it's quiet. There's like this thunderous roar, but then it is quiet. You didn't have, unless you want to use your perception, anyone who use your perception, you don't have a general idea of where that came from. But it certainly shook the ground and made things very scared.
We should probably take a look at that. No?
That's up to you.
So what if we just kind of like hunker down, kind of see if anything comes, kind of hide? Is there a place to? It's too big to hide this horse, isn't it? I mean,
Not necessarily. You're in I would say you've come up to a very very rarely traveled area in a forest. So yeah, I think you can hide him.
What if we hide a little bit, see if this thing comes looking for us?
Okay, give me stealth checks, both of yous.
17. Hey.
Nice.
Stealth. Where's that? Which one is that? Stealth.
In your
Second to last.
Second to last in the skills there.
Skill.
Big call.
Oh, I see it. I got the 16 plus 4, 20.
Nice. You have all hidden away, and you've rangered it up. You've got yourself downwind. You've got everything taken care of with that roll.
Forest is my preferred environment.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. And you see it. You can't see it, but you hear it. Something is moving, shaking snow off of trees and causing wildlife to kind of run. It is probably half a mile away. So you even heard the roar of its voice from about a half mile away. But far off to the to the west, and so about a half a mile west of you, making its way down into a neighboring valley, up and over this kind of craggy mountainside. Something was just traveling through. Didn't seem to be that it was looking for anything. It just was moving throughout this this region.
All right. Well, why don't we try and keep going forward? But I want to use like my ranger skills to kind of keep us moving quietly forward.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Sweet.
Keep going and just trying to avoid this thing. And keep going to get these stones.
Sweet. I will say then use your last night. Sounds like you're going to be moving with stealth.
Stealth?
Mm-hmm. And remember, you roll with advantage.
Both of us or no?
Depends. What are you doing, Raynak, to help with this last night? Now that you know you're kind of moving past whatever this thing is roaming.
I have a 12 and a 9, so we'll take the 12.
Take the 12. I'm gonna go where the random. Oh yeah. Okay. Raynak?
I think Raynak's. I'm gonna hide our tracks, and instead of like getting up on the horse, he slings himself underneath the horse, and just like basically bear hugs the horse, so he's riding underneath it.
Then sweep it. Yeah. That's awesome. God, is that stealth or is that survival? They both sound really, really good. Shit. Make it stealth. And make a stealth roll with that. Mm-hmm.
I rolled an 8 with +4.
And remember with advantage.
Oh,
because it's night.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, 18. Cool. We're good.
Sweet. All right. Without much incident, other than hearing something out there in the wilderness, you start to see another rough road, a craggy stone road open up, and I would say after a few hours of traveling on this road, it becomes somewhat dawn. It's like 5 a.m. and it's foggy, it's misty, it's cold as hell, and but even through all this, it's quiet. Because you're kind of sunken deep within a valley, so the winds aren't whipping through or anything like that. And you hear kind of the crunching of snow coming up from ahead of you, and there is the sounds and smell of horse, and you can even hear a few people with low hushed voices and kind of murmuring. You maybe hear like a weeping, and that's coming from up ahead of you. In the mist, you don't no, you would see them well. There's silhouettes of beings, some on horseback. You could swear there's probably a wagon towards the back there, and then some are just walking, but they don't seem to have noticed you yet, or you're far enough back.
What if we get off the side of the road and hide and let them go by?
Okay. Get some stealth going.
Ooh, 22.
Oh shit. I don't think I'm rolling that. No, yeah.
I got a 17.
Easy enough. You guys take Grok again and rush up into some of the low tree, pull Grok back a bit to hide his, these big pines are easy to hide his body as long as he's not making a bunch of noise himself. He's not as gassy as a lot of old horses, so
not today anyway.
Not today, at least. And making their way past this area looks to be a procession of humanoids. You could tell by their description, according to the rumor description, that these are the gray ones. These are the snow elves, all decked in their kind of bleak white, but with colorful felt hats, and there are a couple that are armed and are on horseback. You can tell by the way they are dressed; they probably look like guards. There is an individual whose felt hat is magnificent, as well as like a woven mistletoe like crown on his head, and in front of them there is a wagon getting pulled by this old mare, and there is a female gray one, and she is bound somewhat loosely in the back of this cart, and she seems downtrodden, reserved. There are a few people who are touching the cart, like trying to reassure her, who are weeping, and this procession is moving along past you. What do you do?
Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna do some sort of like snow elf sacrifice.
Some Nordic sacrifice.
Is she like well dressed?
No, she is in. I mean, she's basically in peasant's clothes. Actually, give me an insight, Reynak.
15.
Oh, you tell by the clothes that she is wearing. They're not her undergarments. They're her regular clothes, and the bodice that she's wearing, even though it is old and somewhat tattered, like it's just her regular everyday clothes. They have the clothes of a barmaid.
I think I just turned to Larry and I say, "Hey, she's industry. We gotta help her. That's the way it works. You know the rules."
I was thinking family's family.
Yeah.
we can get her a job.
Well, yeah, this is true. This part's true.
This is how we get minions.
That's right. You go back. Yeah. Forget the old style way of like, oh, well, your charisma bonus gets you followers. You're like, oh no, you go get followers.
Yeah, just go get them.
Yeah, we rescue them.
We pick them off the minion tree. Yeah.
Oh, this blacksmith looks ripe. Let's pluck that one down.
Yeah. We rescue her. Okay, so there's two guards on horseback.
Two guards on horseback, a procession of people who look to be, even though they are the snow elves, they look to be commoners. An official-looking person, you could tell probably might be some sort of leader. Another one walking with him with this big cane, who's kind of murmuring what could be, but it is in Elven. It could be some sort of ritual or prayer. So yes, I'd say two guards, commoners, the leader, and what looks to be maybe an advisor or a priest of some sort. And they seem to be heading her towards somewhere out. You came down from the mountains and then hit the road, so they're kind of going up the road a little bit more.
So we each take out a guard and try and intimidate him to let her go?
I'm not very good at that.
How many of them have weapons? How many of them have weapons?
It looks to be the four of them have weapons. The ones that look official. There's two guards, a leader of some sort who is armed, and even the old priest seems to have like some sort of like a mace or flail that he's kind of waving about. And this
Is it nighttime still?
Dawn. So we're saying it's probably like 5-ish in the morning. So it's just, it's just where you see that natural light provide, but it's not like direct sunlight.
What if we break the wagon and pull a predator on him? Just like one at a time. We get him.
And it is very misty. They like, I would say because of your goblinoid eyes, you can see farther than they are. They're not Tolkien elves where they can see 800 miles. The fog provides you a lot of help with your stealth as well. They can't see. They could probably see, like if you had regular vision with this fog, I'm thinking the old days of Daly City fog, you can see maybe about a half a block. Whereas you guys can see about 3 blocks or so.
All right. So, is the leader and the priest close to each other?
Yes, the priest is by the leader, walking by him as they're doing these horseback, or one's on horseback, the leader's horseback. The priest is shuffling near him, and they're kind of moving slowly. They're not aggressively dragging her ahead. It's just this slow procession.
We're a little bit
somber.
closer, so I'd probably be in a better range with a javelin than a longbow, right?
Yes.
So
yeah, you're in range for both. I mean, a longbow goes definitely a far way, but
yeah, but I haven't used the javelin yet.
yeah, but you can use the javelin.
After javelins, I
You
want
go
to
right ahead and use the javelin.
I got an idea. You get on one side, I get on the other side. Javelins into the cart where the wheels are. And we fuck up the wheels. We do the old thing where somebody's on a bike and you throw the stick in there.
Oh, so if you get the cart, if I throw this javelin, I have a spell that'll get more of them.
Oh, okay, do that.
And then you get the cart.
Okay.
Plus, I don't want to waste my surprise attack. I want to do all the damage I can.
Yeah, that's right.
Reasonable.
So I'm going to throw a javelin at the leader.
Okay.
And then cast the Hail of Thorns spell.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's nice. All right, let me get this benched up real quick here.
Yeah, Hail of Thorns.
Let me see if they do have.
Let's see. The next time I hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, a rain of thorns sprouts from the weapon or ammunition, and in addition to the normal effect, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw or take 1 dice 10 piercing damage or half attack.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
Stuff. Yeah.
Jeez. Good God. Okay.
I did some research this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's a cool spell.
Okay. I would say if you want to use it, you can definitely use it to take out the 2 guards that seem to be up in front. But if you throw it towards the leader, there's a good chance you're going to get a bunch of the commoners. I don't know how you feel about that.
I don't care about the commoners.
Okay, sweet.
I want to scare them away and not have them go tell. So I'm okay with that.
Okay, gotcha. All
right? Because if they flee or we intimidate them, then we don't have to fight them all.
Yep. Wonderful.
I've never played a bugbear before. I want to use the intimidation. This is fun.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, I'll let you get your attack in. So
so throw the javelin.
Yes, sir.
Actually,
you're throwing it at the leader, correct?
Yeah. And if it gets the people around them, I'm okay with that.
Okay, gotcha.
Got 9 plus 6.
So 15. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Let's see. What's his AAC? It should be lower than that. Right. You said altogether is what?
15.
15. Okay. Well, it sails forth and hits the leader, but underneath all of his cloaks and everything, you see that there is armor.
Uh-oh.
So it dives into, chunks into his left hip and knocks him off of the horse. But you could see that there's no blood, but the force of the throw knocked him off. And then you cast your rain.
Yes.
Okay. And then they have to make a dex save, correct?
Yes.
Oh God.
And it's 1 dice 10 of damage.
Oh my Jesus.
Or half of that.
I'm gonna just one for the priest, 1 for just the commoners in general. What's my target number I need on your reign of death to everybody? Oh, 11. By the looks of it, yeah. Okay. The priest did not make it, but commoners did, thankfully. Commoners go scattering. They see their lord hit down The guards yell out in surprise some sort of Elvish for ambush, and then this hail of thorns, this hail of these javelins come out of the ether, raining down onto the priest. And roll me the damage.
Seven.
Okay, let's see how many hit points this priest has. Okay, cool. All right.
So the damage is 7, or if they made their saving throw, half.
Okay, he did
Three.
not make his saving throw, but they did make it. So there are a few commoners that get hit by this rain, and they don't have many hit points. Oh wait, no, by half. Okay, cool. So there's a few that are scraped and injured and bloodied, but the priest itself has gotten a hell of a hit to his right shoulder as he hits the dirt or hits the snow with a javelin or ethereal javelin sticking out of him. Raynak, it is your go.
Yeah, since it's a buddy cop movie, I think I'm going to pull a Mel Gibson, but like totally not anti-Semitic, and I'm going to run up to this guy and pull his head, pull his fancy hat over his head and grapple him with his hat.
You're the leader. You're going to pull his.
Oh, not the leader.
The priest.
The priest boy. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, go. You run up, and you do have advantage because he's down on the floor and prone and hurt, and you're pulling his fancy felt hat over his head.
Yeah, and I'm going to
grapple him.
I'd like to rage first.
Yeah. So you rage, leaping up out of the forest, and go for the roll, go for the attack.
Is it athletics or how does that work?
Right, yeah, you want to grapple him. First hit him. Okay. First, as you would like an unarmed, and then we'll do our contested strength.
Cool. 21.
Yeah. Yes.
I got him.
You hit an old elven priest who's down on the floor.
I just feel like this is a more goblin thing to do than the other things, you know?
It is. So right now, we won't have a contest of strength. You do have him grappled. His head is, or it's tucked around his head. It's only if he's trying to escape we'll do a contest of strength. But right now he's like.
Yeah, I think I just hold a knife to his throat and I yell at the rest of them. I'll kill him. I'll do it. I'm crazy. I'll do it.
All right, you start shouting that you kill him and you're crazy. The shit. Give me that sounds like it's an intimidation, but with advantage.
It's cool, guys. I only have a -3 here. I'm sure it'll go good.
That's right.
Intimidation? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I got a 17.
Oh,
I crit.
What? Oh,
yeah. That's how math works.
Yes, that's how math works. Yeah, that's math. Right. Okay. Sweet. They all back up you, and if are saying, "I'll kill him! I'll kill him! I'll kill him! I'll kill him!" And the leader who kind of tosses back the javelin that was in his thigh, even though he burnishes a beautiful short sword, tells everybody like hold, or he's yelling in Elvish, so it sounds strange to you, but
is it like an extra nice short sword, like a real nice one?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Hey, give me your fucking sword. Give me a sword. I want the sword.
And he gets everybody to hold, to calm down. And everybody, the other commoners are kind of running back. The guards are about to go into fight, and he tells them to hold. And he says, or he's still murmuring in Elvish. He's like, "Bestial, you're the Frithniala," and you're saying, "Give me that."
Right, so I'm still me and Grok are still kind of hidden, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna get on Grok and ride out with my axe drawn,
Oh God. And you're intimidating as well.
just to kind of walk up and intimidate and like be behind.
Okay, sweet.
Like,
Give me that other intimidation. I will say the crit is what definitely stopped all the combat, but to throw his sword down will be an intimidation. So you have a
is this with advantage by any chance?
yes, it is
Okay.
because
The
they're
first one was a 6.
oh okay.
And an 8.
Oh, God damn it. He
Sorry.
no, that's it. This elder, this leader, looks and he sees you motioning for his sword, and he shakes his head no, but he does sheath it, and then he puts his hands up, and then he speaks in common. He says, "You speak common."
Yeah, give me your shit.
He says, no, Goblin. I this is a sword handed down for generations. I will not surround this, but please, do not harm my people.
What are you doing with the girl?
She's an unfortunate and necessary sacrifice to the thing, the hound. He says.
Is that what we heard last night?
It comes during the night. That could be it.
All right, have one of your guys cut her loose.
But it must be appeased.
Yeah, we'll give him this old bugger.
Yeah.
He's lived some life.
It's like, whoa. He's like, please, no. He says that is a primate. That is our holy man. He is the one that has performed the rituals to keep this thing at bay. Unfortunately, with the sacrifice, but
Sounds like
he says, please. Her name was drawn. We have a lottery within our community, and all submit their names, and all have fairly gone to be sacrificed if your name is drawn. And but the woman in the card is like, but I still don't want to die, my lord. And she's like, I'm sorry if your name was drawn. That's how lotteries work.
I think right now this does the thing that always happens, like in a buddy cop movie, where he has this guy at knife point. He kind of saunters back to Larry the Bugbear, and he's like, "Hey."
Yeah, the guy you have is an elf, so he's like 7 foot slim, tall thing, and you're just pulling his body as he's shuffling back. He's like, "Let me help you. Hold on. Just you're pulling my throat." So you get him back there.
What if we kill this wolf thing? If we get our friends together and we kill the wolf thing, they give us the shit that we need.
Okay, and then they don't have to sacrifice anyone anymore.
Yeah, win, right?
All right, so maybe let's make
I assume you're speaking that in Goblin.
Yeah,
because the guy'd be like, "Well, that sounds like a good idea, I guess." He can't understand you,
All right. He's listening to you. You tell him. He didn't take me seriously.
Yeah, he just was like, all right, hold on a second.
You got the guy to his net. You got the knife.
We saw a bunch of javelins come out. We thought there was an army of you.
How do you know there's not?
Oh, you're right.
Would I have a way to know whether or not these guys have a way to contact Tavern to get our friends to come up this way?
Let's say yeah. I will say, since we're into the realm of high fantasy, there's some sort of scrying that could be done to message.
Okay, I see. Well, you're gonna listen to me, you silly old man. What we're gonna do is you're gonna call my friends. We're gonna kill your wolf buddy. We're gonna kill him. He's gonna be dead. We're gonna take care of it. No more sacrifices, but you're gonna give me some of those blue-green rocks. The blue-green ones. I want the blue-green ones. No other ones. The blue-green ones. The cold ones.
The ice jade.
Yeah.
You killed the hound?
Yeah, we can totally. I mean, we just fucked up your boys pretty good, right?
Yes. But, well, all right, and but
If he's hesitating, I'm going to put my hand on Reinak's elbow and start to push the knife just very slightly.
and he's like, wait. Yes. This is, we agree. That
Just one more, one addendum.
Yes.
Well, we all get silly hats like this.
Of course. You want our. I mean, they're rare, but if you can kill the hound, you did the hats, as many hats as you need, heroes, as many hats, heroes. You did jump us, but whatever, adventurers.
We're not conventional heroes, but we get the job done.
That's right. You'll get as many silly felt hats.
You can give them a gnome reference.
We do have people we've helped out before. He agrees, and much to the relief of the elven woman in the cart, and he says, "Free her." And he points up to this road that veers off from there, and you can see that there look to be these kind of carved sacred stones, and he says that is where the sacrifice is offered, past that hill.
Well, Rainak, how about this? How about we can send them back to their town? They can take Grok with them, and then we can sneak up and see what kind of creature we're looking at, so we're ready when the rest of our crew gets here.
I think that's very reasonable. I would like one hat as collateral.
And he signals over to one of his guards.
And like as he does, I was like, mm-hmm. I point at his hat. I was like, I want the mistletoe hat, man. I want
it. Fine. He kind of takes it off, gives it to you. His beautiful elven hair, flowing like a Korean soap opera in the wind. He's fine, and he unbinds the woman, who without even jumps out of the thing and runs over to hug you, your little self, and then she in fact she grabs the hand of this albino bugbear after she hugs you, and she kisses it. Never have you seen such beauty, or nor like an elf react this way to a goblinoid. And she speaks in faltering common, "Thank you."
Yeah, like no problem. Also, they probably already filled your position. We have a job if you're interested down in tavern. Just
And she says, no, my father would never fill my position, but maybe the money might be better. I'll have to check with him back in town. And but she says, if you do need, we do have a place to stay, and we have food and shelter.
Hell yeah.
If you and the now hatless ruler says, if they survive the hound, you're welcome to come back and stay in town. But I think this is a fool's errand.
Well, let's go scout it out, and then we can come back to town and rest and wait for our cohorts, or not. We'll see.
Right. And he says, "May I have Primate Seraph?" Sarah is like still has a hat over his head, and he's kind of like has his hands up, and you could tell like he was about to start chanting a spell, but when a hat and knife get jammed in your mouth, it's hard to finish the incantation. So, but he's still there like, Primate Seraph, please. Oh.
I'm gonna pull his hat off his head.
Oh. Ah.
And this is my collateral. I'm gonna put it in my armor. You can have this back when we come back with that hound's head.
Yeah, it's a beautiful hat. You know, you've never seen colors the way these are. These strange kind of shamanic felt hats, and but boy, Sereth is pissed looking. He's cursing. He's saying something to the Lord, and they're all speaking this strange form of Elvish, and they make their way back to town. Or they turn around back.
Awesome, man. We got a couple of hats. Maybe I'll give one back.
You head up, and not too far from where you were on that split of the road is what look to be these menhirs, these standing stones carved or chiseled away with runes all over them. And you could see in one, they're kind of in a semicircle, and in one there is an old rusty ring with several threaded pieces of rope, and held in that ring in the mouth of what looks like this hideous hound, and around the hound is this crown of scales all around it.
Like that's where they would hang the sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I need another drink. Can we take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, let's take a 5-minute and let's call it a little more.
This is a desperate situation.
Yeah, let's go for let's get back at 4:30 because I need to use the restroom as well, and then we'll kind of finish up from here, and we'll take it from here. What'd you say?
At 10 or 15 minutes, or
let's go with let's go to 15. Be back at 4:30.
cool. Okay.
All right, we'll see you back then. Thanks.
We'll see you back here, everybody.
Woo.
to get the ice jade stones from the they say snow elves, ice elves.
Rails.
Snow.
Gray ones.
The gray ones, the snow elves of the north, and stumbled upon what looked to be like a sacrifice about to happen to protect their town for another maybe 30 days or so from the hound, some being in the wilderness. And we're about to sacrifice a young elven woman at these standing stones, this sacrificial altar. But instead, we're jumped by our adventurers. A hail of javelins and a knife to the throat. And a few minutes later, we have fancy hats and a quest in front of us to hopefully spot out what the trouble is and maybe come back with the party and get Ice Jade and a bunch of other treasure and maybe some more magic stuff. I know that there's magic items and stuff here, but we'll see who pulls on those strings.
All right. So I'm gonna look around and see what I can read from the tracks. Like what kind of animal this may be. Is it canine or bear or right? And how big it may be. And,
Okay.
See if I could learn about this animal by checking for the tracks that come in to get the sacrifice.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, since they said it does come at night, it's supposed to come tonight. You have all kinds of time because it's just dawn coming up, and so easy enough to kind of track around. You are going through some of the snow, so give me a survival test. Is no.
Natural one.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry, Larry. I gave it to you. I'm sorry. It's
And
contagious.
I roll high, roll low. It goes up and down. It makes
Well,
for interesting gameplay. Whatever.
well, I'm still gonna drink to that. So there's to the one.
So I don't find anything. Or I might find the wrong thing.
You find the wrong thing. You might find the well. You do find tracks, and I'm gonna make that one will be something fun and special for me. So you find tracks, and you find that it is a four-legged creature, but you could tell two of its front legs are almost like a great rooster, or like like a it's got those type of feet. At the back, it's got these kind of hind predatory feet, almost like almost like a wolf. And you could, by the body size, maybe about the size of an ox. And you follow them around for a bit, and then they seem to disappear. You don't lose the tracks. Even in the snow on the ground, they vanish. Like it appears, and then it starts to move towards the stones. Mm-hmm. So there's your one. This thing has got different abilities now.
I can fly. God damn it. Is there any like food stuffs that are left behind? Could I investigate that?
Yeah, investigate.
I got a 5.
Unfortunately, no. You do. There are old, torn clothes, probably a femur here and there. But other than that, there's no other signs of like it preys on anything else other than the sacrifice.
All right, what if we look around for like kind of trapdoors, kind of hidden places in case there's other kinds of sacrifices here that might not involve creatures dying. You know,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
something up here.
Right. Just looking around, there's a semicircle of those runically carved stones, but they're solid. There's nothing. There's no catch to it. There's no. They've been here for a very, very long time. Mm, 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 mm. I guess both of you can give me give me a survival.
12.
11.
Okay.
Well,
Both of you tell that these stones have been here not only for a very long time, but the way the carvings or the vegetation that's grown in the carvings, the stone around, you could tell that the runes and the carving, the way this is carved, is not even elf-like, and the alphabet or the signs don't even seem alphabet. It's probably a civilization before even they came to this land.
I have kind of a weird idea. What if we go dig up one of these dead elves and make his belly real sick? And then us and our friends, we go smash him.
Yeah, I was also thinking, we have these hats. What if we made you look like an elf, and then didn't have you tied up, but then you could surprise?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm like half the size of an elf. Also, I don't want to get eaten by a giant chicken wolf.
It can't be a chicken if it flies. Chickens don't fly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be some kind of half raptor or something. So yeah, you probably don't want to get eaten by that either.
You're not selling this. You're not
I like
selling
it.
this.
Yeah, I like it. It's like, well, it's obviously not a giant rooster beast thing.
Yeah.
It's just probably some sort of raptor thing. I don't know. It's fine.
It doesn't have the espalons.
That's right. It doesn't have the Espelon look to it.
All right, let's go with your plan then.
I guess we go raid a graveyard in broad daylight.
Sure.
Or how about we just hide here and see what comes to sniff things out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes more sense.
Okay. Okay, there's that too.
Yeah.
So if we can we rest the rest of the day and just kind of find a hiding spot that we
Hunker
can
down.
look?
Yeah. You basically, so you're making a hunter's blind.
Yeah.
Why don't we just sell it, give it your smelly ass horse?
Because we sent it back to town.
Get it. Or we could steal a horse.
We should have brought an elf.
Yeah, but they gave. You're right. We're not very good at being villains. We're bad goblins.
Well, no, we're not that smart. No, we're smart. We're just prone to people making decisions that affect us poorly.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. That part happens.
But what if we can take one of our cloaks and one of these elf hats and make it look like there's something there,
Yes.
Okay.
right?
Sweet.
So we'll tie up we'll take the cloak and I'll take the priest hat, and make it look like there's
Our scarecrow buddy.
yeah. We're gonna
Doing
learn
it.
from the scarecrow that made me.
Right. Yeah. You're doing another scarecrow thing. Okay.
It worked on me, so we're gonna try it.
Nice. Okay. Just
And
so
we'll
I get
hide. Yeah.
kind of little base line thing, I'd say both of you give me. Gosh, what? Give me a deception. Yeah. But you're going to be using not your charisma. You're not lying to anybody. I'd say this is probably either, and both of you can choose because you're both going to give it to me. It's either wisdom or dexterity. Basically, you're crafting something.
I'll go with dexterity.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, I got it.
Cover our own tracks too, right?
Yep.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Okay, sweet. Nice. All right. So you make your elven scarecrow. You make your elven sacrifice. Probably grab like brambles and whatnot, kind of stuff into clothing, and the night finally comes, and it is very very late before. I guess both of you give me a perception check.
Oh, I rolled a 3 plus 2, which is a 5.
Okay, that's good.
Is it good?
Natural 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, Larry.
I'm sorry for you.
I'll have some more to drink now. Cheers. Cheers, boys.
Okay, it's that time.
Yeah, it'll be that time.
It's natural 1 time. Yeah, I'm
It's
ready
natural
for
1
you after that.
I'm gonna even get into the Espelon here. All right.
Nice. Jennifer is killing it at work today. She's selling
Nice.
pallets.
Oh
Ooh.
God. It's pallet mania.
Pallets of onions.
These are all the other live bodies in the office.
She's outsold her cohorts at work by 5 times.
Nice.
Killing it.
5, maybe 4.
I'm gonna go 5 times.
Yeah, 4.5. We'll call it 4.5, which is 5.
Okay, yeah, we'll meet it in the
We'll
middle.
round up, you know.
Gosh, with a 1 and oh God. So it just appears. You know, there's no like stalking, there's no like you see it. First you're kind of looking at the standing stones and it's a bit into the moonlight catches it. It's a full moon. It's probably, we'll say this is like waning, so it's the first night of the moon, and it appears that you just see this almost inky black vapor come into where the standing stones are, and then it gets form, and it is this huge, like I said, the size of an oxen thing. It has this rictus wolf or hound head that peels back into almost serpentine-like collar. It's got this frilled lizard neck, these huge rooster-like forearms that stalk forward, in this wolf body in the back. Its tail is serpentine, but didn't end in a snake head. It just has that scaled, and it sniffs around at the scarecrow. First the stones, and then it kind of sniffs around and it backs up.
So
It does not look very, very happy.
Do we attack it or we just let it go?
I want to know if I have anything I can bait it with, like to see if it likes certain things. So I have rations. Do I have like different kinds of rations?
I would think so. Yeah, your friends had packed you up with food to last for the trip and things like that, you know.
What if we befriend it?
Yeah. I mean, that's a ranger thing. That's not a Smashy Boy thing.
Give me your dried meat.
You're fine.
Good idea. All right, I'm gonna try and creep out and see if I can throw some like treats to this thing.
Nice. Right. Let me see here. That's got to be animal handling, you know. Or
Well, whatever
you know,
you tell me to
there's
roll.
also persuasion too. I think probably persuasion. So you chuck that meat out. So give me a persuasion.
Oh, an 8. No,
Well,
probably not buying it.
Chunks of meat and hard tack go like dropping down near it. It kind of backs up a little bit because it hears something go thump, thump, thump near it, and it looks down and sniffs. And you better give me a stealth check now.
Both of us.
Probably both of you. Oh my god. Okay.
Ooh, I got a 7.
I got an 11.
Yeah. It glares up at exactly where you are. And it pulls back its teeth, and its teeth are just this hideous row of like if you put wolf teeth in a shark, so there's these rows of teeth, then rows underneath those teeth, and it growls, and its legs kind of are doing that thing cats do, you know, when it's about to pounce. It's doing that. What do you do?
Taking my hat off, I salute, and I run like shit.
You hop down and
Yeah.
oh, sorry, just so I get the narrative right. Did you guys say yes? You were up in kind of like a hunter's blind, or you're down below?
No, up in a hunter's blind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're up in the trees. That's pretty helpful.
And I think like I just want to run like tree to tree and like kind of
You're
send
gonna
it on a merry chase.
ninja it. You're gonna crouching tiger and see if you can run from tree to tree. Okay, Larry, what's Larry the Bugbear doing?
Oh, I'm a little more nervous about running tree to tree weighing 325 pounds. Even if I'm pretty acrobatic.
You are very acrobatic.
Big bugbear fall hard. Ooh. Part of me is feeling frisky. Could have been this second giant Paloma.
That's the remember, kids. Drinking and gaming. Will
Part of
make
me
you
wants to fade away.
Can't lead to character death. Yeah.
I think I'll try and I'm just gonna hold tight and let this thing and like wait to react to what this thing does.
Okay.
He's running away. I'm not feeling comfortable of like swinging like a gibbon amongst trees at 300, at my size. So
Yeah.
Right.
Can I try and do it like a performance to have him follow me or something like that? Like I want to kind of like taunt him.
Got
and
lured
make sure he
away.
does- Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I asked that knowing that I had a -3 in performance, and I got a 12.
That's not bad then.
Yeah.
Okay. And really, like, if you're the first one bolting out, you're the first one it's going to see, you know? So yeah, Larry, you're kind of hunkered down in your blind, you're a ranger. So you're fully hidden. Both of you are fully hidden under there. And then you see your friend like, boom, bolt out of this thing and like hop tree to tree. And it quickly looks, and sees it running.
Wearing an elf hat, by the way.
Yeah, and it's like wearing an elf hat, like fling, 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 fling through trees. And you could swear that rictus grin smiles a little bit. And it leaps and it kind of claws off one tree. And as it leaps towards where your friend is running, it turns into a black vapor and starts chasing that way as smoke.
Imagine his face on the bugbear.
And so now you just see this eerie, hideous vapor. It's even against the night, you can see how jet black it is, and it's moving between the trees coming towards you. Larry, following your friend.
I'm gonna try and follow behind this and try and climb down and try and follow just in case it catches Rhino.
Okay, so boom, yeah, you head down. So Tim, give me an acrobatics, and Larry, give me a athletics.
Athletics.
Oh, I crit failed.
Oh no, you got a 1? Let's drink again here.
Oh, I rolled a 17 though.
Okay, you're keeping up perfectly fine. God.
So that's three natural ones so far today, Tim.
Yep. Right
I like the buddy movie format. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is a pretty damn fine little thing, but boy, I don't know about us making a see. Like I need chat to have like a big chat, so that way I know that a bunch of us are drinking right now. Then you start ducking and diving between the trees. You see this thing behind you. It kind of splits in between trees. The smoke is weaving away around, and you leap for one branch, and it just cracks this old pine branch, snaps, and you go diving towards the ground. So give me it is a D6. It's really only going to be 1 point of damage, but the D6 I'm rolling is if you get a 6, that means you broke something.
Oh. You want me? I roll or you roll?
You roll.
Oh.
You don't want me to roll your.
I mean, I traditionally roll low, so I agree with you. 4.
Oh, good. You're about to snap your Achilles heel. No. you go falling, and you hear or you land almost acrobatically, but you just catch that where you turn your right ankle and dump forward and roll just before it breaks. But man, a sprain, sometimes you want to break more. And it's leaping down, but Larry, you're able to catch up to it just as the smoke disappears, and it's maybe about 10 feet away from your friend, and it solidifies into the beast, and it's slowly stalking forward. It doesn't see you though.
Okay, well, I think it's great axe time.
Right. And it's a surprise. So Go ahead and hit this son of a bitch.
I think that's where we're at. Okay, actions. Great axe. Ooh, a 19.
Oh, that is a hit, my friend.
That's with the bonus.
Yeah. Give me that damage as you plunge the great axe into it.
Ooh, 12 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait, 12 points plus
it's a surprise. Yeah.
the
I believe for surprise attack, wasn't it? You roll with advantage.
Yeah, it's an extra 2 dice 6.
Right. That's what I meant. Okay.
No. You're right though.
It is because much like a backstab. I mean, that's technically the backstab. Now it's a surprise, so you roll with advantage because you could possibly get a crit.
So I roll with advantage again?
Oh, is that what you got with advantage? Was the 18?
I got a 19. No, I didn't. I just
rolled
rolled
twice
once.
or once?
Oh, roll a second time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if it gets a crit. I mean, you hit already, but we'll see if a crit happens.
No. It's a 9.
Still hit. 12 plus an extra 2d6.
12 plus an extra 2d6. 12 plus 5, so 17 points of damage.
Woo!
Ooh, that's a pretty good wallop.
Christmas.
17 points.
That woke this thing up.
From a yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah. Oy. There we go. It deep into its left flank goes the axe. Ichor, because all monsters are made of ichor. Ichor goes splashing against your pale white fur. This black ink digs deep into the creature. It howls, and that's where you recognize the scream. You recognize the howl from a few nights ago, and it's horrific because it's not only this yelp of a mammal, but it's got like this snaky, rattly hiss to it, and it kind of spins around. So now initiative for everybody.
Whew.
I got a 7.
Oh, nice. 17.
What?
17, you said?
I did say 17.
Oh, 17 for Larry, and
7 for Tim.
And a 7 for Tim, of course. Larry, it's your go. It kind of hobbles around. It bleeds, but it is.
Well,
There's no fear in its eyes.
I'm gonna swing the great axe at its head.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. And if I miss, hopefully I don't.
No, hopefully you do.
11. I think it dodged.
That will whiff it. It definitely your axe comes down to kind of pull back, but it moves. The cat-like reflexes shuffles it to the side. The axe clunks deep into a fell log, and this thing will go. The hound will go. And let's see, what's the hound do? Give me this thing here real quick. Sorry, I just want to make sure I got him right. Come here. Come here. Are you only one? Okay, good. That's two. It lunges forward with a rake of those rooster-like claws with the spurs, with the espalon. To see if it hits. What's that clause? So it altogether is a 16.
My armor class is a 16.
Ah, that is a hit, mine friend. I am so sorry. But only 1 point of damage to your right arm as it scrapes across your right arm. But it does have 2 attacks, so it will try to bite you. Lunges forward, but to no avail. The bite either misses or your axe heft comes up and blocks that nasty row of teeth. And it is Tim's go. Raynak.
Yeah, I think Raynak rages out. He's like, you're fucking gross. And he just takes his little shield, takes his little sword, and just starts running at this thing. And he's gonna recklessly attack, but he's never gonna swing. He's just gonna run underneath it with his shield,
right,
and his sword.
Nice.
That's his MO.
Nice.
And I guess so. I get advantage on this because I'm recklessly attacking. Oh, and I'm raging. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that.
What was that?
Oh,
Hello.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
Uh-oh.
Go for it.
12 probably doesn't hit.
It does not, unfortunately.
Is
Wait.
it
No, yeah, 12 does not hit.
Does a 23 though?
Oh, yeah, but a 23 hits.
Yeah.
So it takes.
23 better hit.
So he takes
Rick, so close.
8 damage.
8 damage. That was with you said with your little dagger or something?
Yeah. He's with scimitar. He's just like.
Okay. It digs into its underside, and you could feel like its flesh is. You could even feel the resistance against that sharp scimitar. How thick or meaty the flesh is, and okay. But it still howls in pain, and you are covered in ichor. And with the top of the round, it is Larry's go.
Right, so now, since I missed, I'm going to come up with an uppercut.
Yes, yeah. It howls in pain. Your friend almost setting you up perfect for the strike to its head.
13.
No. It digs deep into the creature, and there is a spurt of blood, but you feel like that frilled reptilian collar around it smash into it. It's almost like you're hitting an old oak itself.
Like the aluminum baseball bat. Or the wooden baseball bat.
So it uses its body to kind of slam against you to knock you back, or try to knock you back, since you have that big axe it does not like getting hit with. But it will not, because that's only a 13. So its body moves, and you jump back from it as it tried to tackle past you, and then with one of its claws, it digs down towards you, Raynak. Ooh, that is gonna hit though. That will hit. That is a 16.
Nope.
Does it hit?
Nope. Oh, wait.
No?
No, but he has advantage
Why does it have advantage on you?
because I'm doing reckless attack.
Oh, right, because you're still a hit, but nothing.
What's your armor class, Tim?
Nothing crazy.
17.
Right. That is not a hit. It scratches against the shield, trying to pin you down.
I love Raynak.
Yeah. Rhinek is
This is a brilliant buddy movie.
well, yeah, it is the best goblinoid buddy movie.
Because there's going to be some point where I throw a goblin at an enemy.
Yep. There will be a fastball special happening.
It's gonna happen.
So Rhinek, it is your go. It kind of pins down, but you're not immobilized. You kind of scrooch past the shield as you feel its claws scrape against it.
I think like as he scrapes against my shield, I just take my sword and I try and like take that hand off. I just like, bah!
Ooh, nice.
Get off, you dick. And I will roll for an attack now.
Yes.
As soon as I remember where that
roll
button
the
is.
attack. Roll the attack, my friend.
I got a 13. I'm recklessly attacking, by the way. I'm sorry.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I got 13. So no, I do not. Attack.
Altogether 13.
Yes. Yeah.
Digs deep into it.
Right?
Is it with advantage because you are reckless attacking?
I did. I rolled twice. I got 11 the second time.
That's the best. Okay.
Yeah.
Digs deep into the forearm of this Espelone, I think. I should have said that the Snows were riding roosters, but I'm saving that for another bunch of characters. Roosters up in the snow. And it digs into it. You feel it carve into the scales of its forearm, but no purchase. It goes. But Larry, it is your go.
All right. So since it's looking down at him, trying to claw him, I'm just going to come with this axe and try and bury it right in the right between his shoulder blades.
Nice.
So you're looking at my little friend down there. So
Wait a second.
My big friend.
Hold on a second.
And that would be a 21.
Oh, brother, that is a hit. Was there any crit involved, or is that just?
No. It's 15 plus 6.
Okay, gotcha. Digs deep into between the blades of this beast. Give me that damage.
It's a dice 12 plus 4.
Yes, sir.
We're at 7.
Oh, nice. Right. Let's see. That was okay. Gotcha. Nice. It is bleeding very badly. But it is still ready to fight. You hear it kind of chortling and hissing at you. Damn, that's a hit. I'm gonna backleg you. One of its little legs kicks back at you, to see if I can get you away from me. Away from me. Not with a natural 1, my friends. The creature rolls a 1. It's time to drink.
Hey-o.
All right. Cheers, scary ghost creature.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, weird. Oh, it's a green koozie.
So, oh no. I lost my. There we go. I have like a little combat fumble thing that I want to use, just because I want to see if this thing fumbles more and gets even more. Damn it! Sorry. I want to give you guys advantage by having this thing fumble.
I like that. I'm not mad at that.
No, me neither. I fumbled plenty today.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we are fumbling it up. But this thing, if it falls on its back and it needs to make an agility check to pop back up, so it kicks across and just narrative. I'm going to use your character and you kind of grab it with the great axe's haft and push it upward, groin over, and it drops to its back, exposing itself. So you guys have advantage on this thing until I can hop back up.
All right. Well, you let me know when I can hit it in the belly with this axe.
Hit in the belly with the axe. Then it is Tim's turn. Then it'll be your go. Such your war cry. Raynock lets forth his war cry. Die! All right, you hit this thing, and you have advantage. Remember.
Oh yeah. 22.
That is a hit. Boy, howdy.
Cool.
Yeah, this thing only has, not only, it has AC 16.
And 5. I'm going to use Fury the Small, so that's 7 damage.
Oof, nice. Chopping away at this thing. Okay. 7.
And I'm actually going to use my what is it called? Bonus action to disengage using Nibbled Escape.
Yeah.
No, wait. Oh, yeah. I will disengage.
Okay. Right. You back away from it. It gets no additional attack on you from getting away from it in combat.
Mhm.
You kind of on its back, scurrying around, scratching at the air. Larry, it is your go.
Oh, all right.
Its belly and
open its
chest is
chest.
exposed. Yeah.
I want whatever heart this is.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're at advantage, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. We got a whole bunch of subscriptions.
Oh my God.
Oh, we did?
Or we got, what do we get? We got a whole bunch of bits from Fabulous XR.
Ah.
To celebrate the 24 I just rolled.
Yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
the 24. Hey, let me get some more booze. We're going to celebrate a bunch of bits. So first, throw down some damage on this thing, and then I'm going to run and pour some booze in this cup.
Tequila run time.
Dude. 16 points of damage.
16 points of
Natural
damage.
12 plus 4 for strength.
Damn. Dude.
Nice. Let me get one more cheer. I'm going to describe a little something fun for you all, and then I think we're going to be wrapping it up. So let me get some booze. I'll be right back.
So CC.
What? This Belarusian guy, Gofan, and this Canadian guy. The number 1 guy got disqualified because he angrily shot a ball behind him and it hit a lines person in the throat.
Oh.
That was earlier today.
Oh.
Yeah, he was slated to win. And he just acted like a little biatch.
So number 1 is now.
Yeah, it's he's got, one of those difficult Russian names.
Sloggy star.
And then Serena's on tomorrow morning. Oops.
I'm glad we did this, Tim.
Nope, go
Me
bitch.
too. It's fun.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh no, with work getting intense and the fires, I was like, I if you guys are down, I need a break. So
I feel
Right.
I look forward to this every 2 weeks.
Me too, man.
You bury the axe deep into the chest of this thing. You feel its chest cavity snap open, the sternum shatters, and cheers, everybody.
Oh, salute.
Cheers. Here's to heart for dinner.
Cheers, heart for dinner.
Mm.
And it howls in pain and agony in its death rattle, and it all color from it fades to a deep gray, and then it turns into an ashen, almost charcoal black, and then it turns into a smoke, that black inky vapor, and takes flight, takes away out into the night.
I think Renax trying to use his hat to catch anything. Be like, no, we gotta show him we got it. We gotta show him we got it.
You son of a- I like that so much.
What happened?
Give me just a general charisma roll.
Oh, you jerk.
Oh, that's my luck score. That's
What's he
my.
trying to do?
He's trying to capture vapor in the fancy hats of the gray ones.
I critical failed for a -2.
Cheers. Jennifer says cheers.
Cheers, Jen.
Sorry, I got distracted. She tried to
this-
steal my cupita.
This mini game might be a bit rough, even with a 2-hour slot.
Yeah, but look who you were with.
I know. That's why I made the mini game, the fumble mini game. You try to capture and grasp it, and it's this misty ether. You know, you feel that sickly stickiness to your hands as it goes between the hat and you, and it rises higher into the night sky, and you see the outline of the blackness. It's almost like this negative space, blotting out stars and reality, and then it disappears. And it is gone. But not.
Did we kill it? Did we not?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we should go to this elven village and hang around for a while and find out, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I will wrap it up by saying you make your way back to this elven village, and it is it's not an opulent, but it is beautiful, and because I based them off of elven Swedes. All the furnishing is minimal and beautiful and put
so
together
sleek.
with an Allen wrench and
And very poor instructions.
and it's like it's all illustrated. You just got to guesswork it, but it's neat. It's a modern design, and you come to their village late at night. The guards let you in. They see you. In fact, probably one or two like exchange money. Like, oh, I thought they'd be dead, but all right. Here's your $5, and they bring you in. In the middle of the town square, you actually see this intricately carved pole with what looks to be a lockbox. So you assume that's the lottery box that people submit their names into. And the bells are sounded, and various elves are woken up out of their meditation. Or they actually do sleep. Elves sleep, and the ruler Iolas comes out, but it's more that the people are like, is it gone? Is it gone? You're still alive, although they can see wounds on you.
Paper cut, man.
Yeah. It's more that they see, the jet black ink of ichor across your bodies, and they're asking you, or the ones that can speak common are asking you if it is finally gone. It is dead. The curse has been lifted.
We vanquished the beast. Did you not see the void in the night sky?
And was this one old man is like, I'd say one old man, old elf, which means he's like 900 years old. Yes, I saw it in the night sky, and you can see he's got cataracts. They're like, you didn't know. Come on, and this much older. This older woman that she does not look like any of the gray ones. So it seems she's definitely out of place. She doesn't look human, but she also does not look like the gray elves. And she looks like some old shaman. And she sniffs you, both of you, up and down. And she says, and just, she's ripe. She's ripe. Half her hair is missing. You think it's shaved, but it's just missing. She kind of rattles bones near you, and she says, "They have encountered the hound, but to no avail." And then you hear the howl in the night sky of the hound, far, far off, maybe about a mile away, and that's where we will end it.
They have vanquished it, but it can't kill us. That's what I see anyway. And what do you elves drink around here?
Right. And I will say that.
And do you have anything to export? Because we have a place.
Colorel, the beautiful barmaid, who you had saved her life, brings you forward her father, Phalor, who, unlike the other Grey Elves, is a very big, burly man. He's got this big, thick, braided, pale white beard, mustache, and clasps your hands, and he says, "You are the goblinoids that have saved my daughter." And he says, "You will stay with me tonight. Stay out of the darkness and the cold. Obviously, it is not over yet." And he brings you in, and yeah, there definitely is a celebratory drink. At least, much like some people, they will drink their worries away. You have proven that you could vanquish the beast, if only for a little while, and perhaps even for only 2 weeks. We'll get back to that when the rest of the crew joins us, or maybe this will continue to be a buddy cop film where they will try to solve the mystery of how to vanquish this mystical creature.
That was fun.
Good. Yeah, good. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Holy moly, the ones. Jeez.
They were flying, but there were some 20s too.
Yes.
But it was like a 2-to-1 ratio, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Well, big thanks to Leviathan for following and Fabula for subscribing. It's all good. Let's keep on doing that, everybody, and the stream shall be supported. So we're gonna say bye-bye to our wonderful Blackbird Bar folk. Thank you so much for playing today. Woo. And then we're gonna be moving on in a couple of weeks to the next episode of this one. Thank you, of course, to the amazing sponsors we have. Who were they again?
It is under the Campari portfolio. It is their tequila, Espolón Blanco. It is very, very delicious. Not overly smoky. It's got a nice, rich kind of sweetness to it. But I like the bite. It's I'd say the
like Highland tequila.
Yeah, and the Blanco I think is very, very good for a margarita.
Fantastic. All right, well, and with that, let's go to our credits, and I'll talk a little bit about what's coming up next on a Midway Tabletop. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for joining us. And take it away, executive producer Marty Kaplan. Tell us what's coming next.
Cheers. So thank you first to our Dungeon Master, Marcus Flores, Marcus Flores 13. And then, of course, we have Larry Piakowski and Mr. Brocephalus, I believe.
Tim Haggany.
Yes. Tim Haggany. Thank you. Sorry, Tim Nerds Out, who's also doing a ton of other game playing all over Twitch. So we need to get you promoted on here too as well. And of course, Afand. Sorry, didn't see you today, but we'll see you soon. To Brocephalus and Antonio and Lizzie, and I have been Marty Kaplan, your executive producer for Midway Tabletop. Coming up, we've got a lot of games, of course, more weekly stuff. Of course, the Eternium Road is wrapped up their first season, so we're not going to be around next Tuesday coming right up, or the Tuesday after that. We're taking a 2-week hiatus to plan and do things like get illustrations of all the characters. Oh my god, I'm so excited! and so we will be coming back real strong with a whole new arc, thanks to Marcus, of course, and a whole new look as well for that stream, Eternium Road, and hopefully a big set of content for you on the homebrew on the D&D Beyond. So look forward to that. And, of course, we're going to keep going with Shadow Stories. Our next one is next Friday. Marcus is going to be playing us a nice cozy mystery, presenting some sort of cozy mystery. You want to tell us about that, Marcus?
The next Shadow Stories coming up is called Brindlewood Bay. Brindlewood Bay is a role-playing game where you play a cozy mystery versus the Cthulhu mythos. So picture Murder, She Wrote, but investigating strange
What?
cosmic horror.
Yes. How have I not heard about this? What the fuck?
I'll be posting it up. You can join when you want. You are all going to be playing retired little old ladies in a fishing town solving the mysteries of
It's called Cthulhu.
yep. Is Call of Cthulhu versus Angela Lansbury.
You literally
Or-
just described my childhood.
Yeah,
This is so
or
amazing.
Go in.
Father Dowling
Go in.
Mysteries or any of those.
So that's going to be completely amazing and rad.
Yeah,
And
that'll be on Friday for the Shadow Stories.
Friday coming up, and then the week after, then the week after that on Fridays we'll come back with the amazing high flying ringside action of Midway Wrestling Alliance again brought to you. So that's that's a week after next Friday, and then we're gonna have lots of fun stuff going on all October as well, including a mini convention that we'll tell you all about very soon, and an option to fund this amazing stream and all of the amazing people on it. So we'll tell you more about that very soon, and with that, I think we will knock it out of the park again as we did today, and we'll bring our Sunday gaming on stream to a close. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching and participating, and we will see you soon.
Welcome to the Lethal Goblin series. Thank you.
Gobbo boys for life.
All right, bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you on the tabletop.
Bye,
The Midway
stream.
Tabletop.
We'll see you later.